you ever woken up at 3 a.m. to find your brain hosting a full-blown conspiracy theory festival? No one RSVP'd, and there's no way out. When your group chat ghosts you, your mind turns into a rogue TED stage, unloading every what if and why bother it can. Here's the wild part. A 13th century Persian philosopher literally mapped out how to hijack that midnight panic well before therapy apps or self-help gurus existed. In the next minute, I'm dropping the OG mind hacks that will flip your late-night freakout switch off forever. Ready to shut down that rogue TED Talk in your head? Let's dive in. So, meet Al-Farabi, the medieval philosopher who was basically the spiritual love child of Yoda and Aristotle. This dude said, "You can't control chaos, but you can train your soul like a playlist. Calm first, then clarity." He called it inner harmony, not with yoga or candles, but by filtering your thoughts like spam email, bad thoughts, hit block, guilt trip, mark as junk, intrusive memory from 2008, delete forever. Mind hack. Tonight before bed, name one thought you didn't invite. Now imagine your mind is a medieval palace. That thought, not on the guest list. Let it bounce. Next up, Hypatia, Egyptian mathematician, teacher, also murdered by a mob for thinking too freely. History, still unhinged. Her mantra, question everything, especially your own certainty. You know when you think everyone's mad at you, but you haven't talked to anyone in 3 days? Yeah. Hypatia would have handed you a scroll that said, "Your brain makes up stories. You don't have to believe everyone. Challenge. Comment below. What's one story your mind told you this week that turned out to be completely false? Now let's go full Zen. Dōgen, a 13th century Japanese monk, once said, "To study the self is to forget the self, and to forget the self is to wake up in the now." Translation: you're not your anxiety, your to-do list, or your chaotic Chrome tabs. You're the awareness behind all of that. 2-minute hack. Grab a random object, any, look at it. Now describe it using your senses, not your thoughts. That's your ticket out of the spiral and into the now. Bizarre fact. Epicurus argued that fearing death is the most absurd anxiety ever, because as long as you're alive, death isn't around, and when death's there, you aren't. Death is nothing to us. Epicurus, life-saving. Tip. Tonight, grab a sticky note and write your own 2-sentence epitaph. 1. Keep it snappy. Here lies your name, who laughed in panic and lived for pizza. 2. Read it aloud, then ask, does this freak out over a missed text even matter? Spoiler, it doesn't. Now go claim that snack. Mind Millennia task. Before you crash tonight, imagine you're a ghost observing your own life. What's one moment you'd reply to savor more? Share it with hashtag #MindMillenniaTask in the comments. So yeah, the anxiety you feel today? The ancients felt it too, just without Wi-Fi, coffee, or memes. But they didn't ignore it. They studied it, turned it into wisdom. That means you don't need to fix yourself. You just need to understand the patterns and rewrite the story. Tonight's 5-second challenge. Write down one fear that's been driving your decisions. Then ask, is this fear actually mine, or did I just inherit it? Comment "I'm in" if you're ready to question your own brain like a philosopher with a flashlight. See you in the comments, deep thinkers. Remember, you've got a 2,000-year-old squad backing you up.